Hello everyone, welcome back again to our social linguistic series. Have you ever been in the situation where someone shifts from one language to another? Or perhaps you have heard one sentence that contains two or even more different languages. Think about your daily interaction here in Indonesia. It happens all the time, right? Whether in casual chat, social media, or even in the formal situation. So today we're going to dive into two fascinating linguistic phenomena: code switching, code mixing. But before we dive deeper, let's check this video out.
I grew up in several different countries. Karena pekerjaan papa aku di dunia perhotelan, aku tinggal di berbagai negara. Bisa dibilang aku tumbuh besar di environment yang sangat nyaman. Dan aku bersyukur sekali karena dari kecil orang tua aku selalu bisa provide aku dengan kehidupan yang sangat enak, holiday di tempat-tempat yang indah, tinggal di hotel-hotel yang enak, makan di restoran-restoran yang terbaik. Jadi aku tahu aku sangat blessed. Karena biarpun aku tumbuh besar dalam kondisi financial yang sangat baik, papa aku selalu ngajarin aku tentang value of money.
Okay.
Sesimpel minta saya $20 untuk nonton, he'll be like, okay, I'll give you $20, but you have to wash my car.
Work first, then you get the money.
Yes,
Yeah.
because money doesn't grow on trees.
Yeah.
And not only that, dia selalu ngingetin aku, sekaya apapun kita, biarpun kita billionaire, uang tuh bisa hilang overnight. Jadi ya, that's how I was raised, dan mungkin makanya sampai sekarang pun aku udah dewasa, I still maintain those values.
Alright, what do you think of this video? From this video, we notice that there are two languages that they often use interchangeably: English and Bahasa Indonesia. So today, we're going to explore this phenomena, how they differ, and most importantly, why people use them. And by the end of this video, you're going to be able to identify, differentiate, and analyze the example of code switching and code mixing in the real world communication. Okay, let's start with code switching. Code switching refers to the act of altering between two or more languages or language varieties within a single conversation. This happens between sentences. You complete one sentence in one language and then start the next sentence in another language. The key here is alteration. You switch from using one language entirely to using another entirely. Imagine turning a light on and off. The light switches from off to on, from dark to bright, just as it switches from one language to another. That is how code switching works. Let's have a look at the example. After the first sentence in Bahasa Indonesia is completed, saya harus pergi ke kampus sekarang. The next sentence switch to English. I have a very important class. Alright, let's go back to the previous video to take another example.
Jadi ya, that's how I was raised, dan mungkin makanya sampai sekarang pun aku udah dewasa, I still maintain those values. Jadi ya, that's...
As you can see from the video, the language switched from English to Bahasa Indonesia and back again to English. Now, let's move on to code mixing. While often used interchangeably with code switching, linguistically, code mixing refers to a merger of linguistic units from one language into utterance of another language happening within a single sentence. It's more about integration rather than just switching back and forth. Code mixing often involves single words, phrase, or even morphemes. You start a sentence in one language and then insert a word or a phrase from another language before completing the sentence. As you can see from the examples, the word hang out and the phrase dengan sangat jelas are inserted and blended together to the sentences. Okay, once again, let's have a look back to the previous video to take another example for code mixing.
Karena biarpun aku tumbuh besar dalam kondisi financial yang sangat baik, papa aku selalu ngajarin aku tentang value of money.
Okay.
As you can see here, the word financial and value of money are mixed and integrated to the sentence. So now, why do speakers code switch and code mix? It's actually not a random thing. According to Nur Hamidah in her research paper, people might switch or mix from one code to another for some reasons. First, to fill the discourse gap. Gaps might happen when you are already proficient in English while your partners are not proficient yet. Second, to facilitate communication. People might find it easier or more appropriate to communicate by code switching or mixing, which can be an alternative to engaging in the conversation. Next, to show feelings. People can switch languages to express excitement, anger, frustration, or humor more strongly. Habitual experience. People might often mix terms from other languages so that they unintentionally become a habit in communication. Translation. During the conversation, people might struggle to find or even know the appropriate word to use in their target language, so they will use their native language instead. The last one, to clarify. People might switch languages to find the most precise way to convey an idea, especially for complex concepts. So, there you have it. Code switching and code mixing are not signs of linguistics incapacity, but rather advanced demonstration of bilingual and multilingual competence. Think of this way. If you can easily separate the two languages without breaking the grammatical flow, it's more likely code switching. If the languages are grammatically bound into a single structure, it's code mixing. How do you feel now? I hope it's already clear. So next time you hear someone fluently switching or mixing different languages, you will know exactly what's going on, or maybe even why. So keep observing, keep analyzing, and keep exploring the fascinating world of social linguistics. See you in the next series. Bye.